Hello and welcome. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today we are doing a daily tarot reading, so this will not be a sign-specific reading. So if you read the title and it seems like it resonates, then the video could resonate for you. All right, let's get started with the oracles. Messages for the collective. You have Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. On the bottom is Assault, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Indicating a lot of love. On the pre-shuffle, you had the Ace of Cups upright. Messages for the collective. You have not wanting to see things clearly. And on the bottom is you have clear knowing. Okay. The one card says not wanting to see things clearly, and the other says you have clear knowing. So either someone isn't seeing things clearly and someone is, or someone has clear knowing, but they're in some sort of denial, not wanting to see things clearly, even though they are. All right, let's get the Island Time Wellness. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for the collective. You have Mr. or Ms. Fix It. Don't try to fix others. Heal yourself to attract best partner. People pleasing. Trust the process. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. And sorry, not sorry. Friction, sarcasm, false apology, apathy, forgive, make amends, harboring hurt or resentment. And on the bottom is kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. It's definitely showing underneath the deck. Ace of Cups, undying love, kisses. There's some sort of love situation, but it's underlying energy. This could just be indicating that there is love here, there, despite a rocky situation, because that's what it seems like. Something is on shaky ground here. This seems like someone, it's could be a one-sided relationship. Someone's trying to fix the relationship for two people. If the other person isn't putting the same amount of effort, energy, work into the relationship, it's just not going to work. It takes two. But I feel like someone here is trying to do the work for both people in order to have a stable relationship. So let's get the truth is. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for the collective. You have starting over, fresh start after a period of tension. Children are involved or soon will be. And truth seeking. You will discover the truth about this situation soon. And on the bottom is the future, becoming clear about your vision of the future. So underneath the deck, you had that you have clear knowing, and now you have becoming clear about your vision of the future. Once again, it's underlying energy. It seems like there's a lot going on here with this underlying energy. So it's not, the big picture here isn't so much about the present, it's about the future. I feel like this is trying to indicate that instead of someone focusing on the relationship or trying to focus on the relationship, they need to be focusing on themselves, self-love, self-care, self-worth. All right. So either this children card is either indicating a situation where there's already children present. It could be indicating pregnancy. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get started with the reading. So we're going to start with the energy. Tell me about the energy for the collective. Nine of Wands flipped over. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Scorpio energy. And the Three of Pentacles. In regards to working on something, it's not moving forward, not getting a second chance. The Moon in reverse. Either something has become clear, some sort of confusion has become clear, the unknown becoming known, a secret coming out. Six of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. So this is either someone deciding not to work on a relationship or someone attempted to work on the relationship. It's just saying it's not moving forward. Someone knows it's not going to move forward. The High Priestess, the Sun in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. I just heard it's more trouble than it's worth. I feel like that's what someone's thinking. It seems like this is some sort of situation that's still in limbo. Because it's saying there's a lack of clarity. Either someone hasn't made a final decision yet, or someone is unhappy that they're not getting a second chance, or someone is unhappy about giving someone a second chance. Any way you spin it here, it's indicating that for at least one person, they feel as though trying to work on the relationship is not going to work. Because we have the High Priestess knowing that something isn't moving forward. Ten of Wands with Three of Pentacles. Burdens about having to work. Burdens about working towards something or working to build on something. It's like, this is giving me, it's more trouble than it's worth. It could be indicating that someone doesn't want to give someone another chance. So the energy. Tell me about the energy for the collective. You have the Scythe cutting something or someone out. The Lily is peace. And the Cross, sacrifices or burdens. Book, that's about knowledge. It's like that High Priestess having a knowing. This looks to me like someone is saying, if I try again with someone, I'm sacrificing my peace. So it feels like someone is carrying a lot of the problems in the relationship on their back. And they don't want to do that anymore. So let's go to the situation. Tell me about the situation for the collective. Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, this is someone offering love, wanting forgiveness. Queen of Swords in reverse. That can be someone who's bitter. It can also be someone who's lying. It can be a lack of communication, not seeing things clearly, not using logic. Once again, that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, not trying again. I think someone is trying to reconcile and someone doesn't, the other person doesn't want that. Queen of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. It looks like 3 cards there. Do I need to take those 3 cards? All right. You have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor in reverse. On the bottom is the Page of Cups. That's an apology. Message of love or an apology. So, yeah. What I'm feeling from this, there's a lot of this King of Wands energy. We have the King of Wands with the Emperor in reverse. I feel like someone's trying to control the situation, but is unable to. Trying to control something that they can't control. And that's the other person, because we have the King of Wands here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Whether it's male or female, take this how it resonates. But trying to get this to go in their favor. So it's like trying to control the narrative. They're wanting someone to say that they will reconcile. It's like they're trying to make that happen, but they can't control that. Tell me about the situation, the collective. Brooms, that's the whip. That's stress, anger, anxiety. The coffin is an ending. And the man, masculine energy. Yeah. Stress, anger, anxiety about an ending. See, this person doesn't want this to end. And they're trying to prevent that from happening. I feel like it's almost like they're trying to force something they can't force. It's out of frustration. This person is frustrated because they want the other person to do what they want them to do, and that's reconcile. And I think the one dealing with this has had enough of the other. It's like I can sense through the energy that the way this person is trying to reconcile with the other, that it is stressing the one dealing with this out. And that's what I was talking about here in the heart. That this person carries, the one dealing with this carries the weight, the burden of the relationship. And this is just further showing this person how much of a burden it would be to reconcile with the other. Because it's about what they want. This person isn't concerned with what the other wants, whether they want to reconcile or not. They just want what they want to happen. Okay, so the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Working hard towards something. Ten of Cups is happy family, happy home. Look at that. Coming out of separation. What is this? Someone giving in here? Because this looks like taking action to work on the relationship in regards to a family situation. Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yep. Taking action to not work towards something. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. That's crazy. Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Magician in reverse. These two are upright. These two are reversed. And the Two of Cups. Page of Cups. What this looks like is like co-parenting to me. Because Two of Cups can be a relationship, but it's also a partnership. This looks like to me, we're not going to work on the relationship, but we can work towards parenting our kids together. Because this is family. Partnership in regards to family. But yeah, taking action to not work hard towards something. And this is the saying the same thing. The outcome. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Mass theft and destruction. Yep. Child. Yep. That's what this is. Child is a new beginning, child or pregnancy, and the letter. That is a signed document. Can be text or emails. And on the bottom is woman. Whatever this situation is, whether this is a marriage that's not working out, um, this would either be a marriage that isn't working out where there's children involved and someone is saying, someone is trying to reconcile, and someone is saying, nope, this relationship isn't going to work, but we can work on co parenting our kids. That could be this situation. Or this could be a situation where someone got someone else pregnant. And um, someone here doesn't want to be involved. And either way, it's an indication of saying, well, we don't have to have a relationship, but we need to work together to take care of this child or these children. So, either way you want to look at that, that's what's going on here. Signed document, it can be a divorce. This can be also like a birth certificate, signing a birth certificate, something like that. But the outcome is showing here is we're not going to have a relationship, but we are going to work together to take care of this child or these children. So the advice, tell me about the advice for the collective. Seven of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups. Yeah, see, equal give and take. This is also like child support. Seven of Swords. This could also be like a third party pregnancy. This could be a lot of things because, like I said, the outcome is showing there is no relationship here. Someone is trying to maintain a relationship with someone, and someone else is like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. But we are going to co parent. Whether this is a marriage, whether this is a one night stand, whether this is a third party pregnancy, whatever situation it's coming from, there is no relationship happening here, but co-parenting. Co-parenting the child or the kids. Seven of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Yep. Four of Swords in reverse. This could also be about someone wanting to see their children. Let me get some more here. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords. So there's that Queen of Swords again, and the Devil in reverse. It's saying here that there is not going to be, this is advice. So this could be saying that there should not be an equal exchange until something is resolved. So I don't know if this is talking about like child support or someone seeing a child. I feel like that's what it's connected with. Coming out of getting away from the devil energy, coming out of separation. This can also be no longer reflecting. If that is the case, if this is indicating no longer reflecting, this is talking about no longer focusing on reconciling the relationship. I feel like this is just about we're not doing the relationship. We need to focus on the kids. That's what I keep getting here. It's like we're not going to work out as a relationship, but we need to do what we need to do for the kids. And I feel like this is going to work out. It may not immediately work out. It may take a while to work out the kinks, but I feel like this is going to be effective um, as it progresses. The advice for the collective, the sun, that's clarity, the tower, that is about governments, businesses, or institutions. It can be the court or divorce. And the bouquet. See, the bouquet is the same as the Six of Pentacles. It's a gift or giving or receiving. This advice is definitely indicating to not allow something until there is some sort of equal give and take. And it feels like this is something through the courts. It's like not exchanging something until something has been resolved. Once again, this is either something to do with child support or child custody or who gets the child when. I feel like this is either a divorce or this is going to court over a child in some type of way. But I feel like this is going to be a working together. I do feel like this is going to be a successful co-parenting situation. But where I feel like this is at right now is someone here wants to get back into a relationship with someone. And someone is like, that's not happening. We're not going to work on the relationship, but we can work on co-parenting. All right, these are the angel numbers. We're going to get these for closing messages. Messages for the collective. You have 0606, commitment, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. I don't know how many times I said, resolving something, finding a solution. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be improvements here. I feel like things are going to get better. On the bottom is 2020, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. All right, everyone, that is what I have for you. If this reading did resonate, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.